1 million pairs of eyes in 24 hours. Yes, you heard that right. What happens when a style of dress turns into a cultural phenomenon? Just when we thought K-pop fashion trends had reached their peak, suddenly the virtual world, especially J-Netz, exploded because of one name. Not just an outfit, not just a hairstyle, this is a new core that is shaking the foundations of trends in Japan. Imagine one simple tweet, without major promotion, suddenly soaring past the 1 million view mark in just one day. Everyone is talking about it, everyone is looking for it, and everyone is wondering, how is it possible for one person to have this much organic influence? Is this the beginning of a new era where idols no longer follow trends, but they are the trend itself? Hold your breath, because today we are going to uncover the secrets behind this phenomenon that is rocking the internet. Don't blink, because new history has just been created on our timeline. Hello, K-pop lovers! Welcome back to the most updated channel about the Korean entertainment world. Today, we are not just talking about comebacks or song charts, but about total dominance in the real and digital worlds. Recently, a phenomenon titled Asa Core suddenly became a very hot topic of conversation among Japanese netizens, or what we usually call J-Netz. For those of you who follow BABYMONSTER's development, the name Asa is certainly familiar, a genius rapper with deadly visuals. But this time, what we are discussing is not about her sharp rap flow, but her aura. Her way of dressing, the way she carries herself, down to every paparazzi camera shot that captures her daily moments has given birth to a new fashion subculture. J-Netz is known to be very selective and has high taste, especially regarding street fashion. However, seeing how a post about Asa's style could reach millions of views instantly, this proves one thing. Asa is no longer just a rookie idol. She is the future it girl whose influence has transcended the boundaries of the music stage. Why is J-Netz so obsessed? Why did that tweet go so viral? Let's get into the story. It all started from a K-pop trend information account on the X platform, which is very popular in Japan. On a quiet morning, the account uploaded a compilation of photos. Those photos were not from expensive magazine shoots, but rather Asa's street style while at the airport and while she was carrying out her daily activities. The caption was short, but lethal. "It is time for us to check the spring version of Asa-chan." Boom! Within hours, the retweet button seemed like it wouldn't stop spinning. Notifications exploded. View counts kept creeping up. 100,000, 500,000, until hitting the sacred number of 1 million views. Japanese netizens completely lost their minds. They called this style Asa Core, a blend of chic, effortless style, yet still looking very expensive and classy. You know Asa's signature style, right? She's often seen wearing miniskirts paired with high boots, structured jackets, and handbags that are always on point. J-Netz calls it the perfect blend of Tokyo's cool girl style with a modern K-pop idol aesthetic. One netizen commented, "I've been following fashion trends for a long time, but seeing Asa, I feel she brings a very fresh new color. She looks like a main character in a fashion manga." Even the hardcore fans and ulta biases from other groups were caught giving their thumbs up to the post. Not a few said that Asa has main vocal vibes, but with an undeniable visual queen aura. This viral sensation isn't just about the clothes she wears, but how Asa gives life to every piece of fabric attached to her body. Several large accounts on X started making long threads about how to get the Asa Core look. They dissected her shoe brands, the type of skirt material, to the messy chic hairstyle that is her mainstay. This phenomenon reminds us of how Blackpink's Jennie or IVE's Wonyoung created trends. But for Asa, who hasn't even been debuted for 2 years, this is a crazy achievement. Speculation has emerged. Is this a sign that Japanese luxury brands will soon be queuing at YG Entertainment's door to make her a brand ambassador? Seeing the J-Netz reaction, which is very hungry for Asa Core content, it feels like that is not impossible. There's even a meme circulating among international fans that says, "Asa doesn't need to follow the trend is the one chasing Asa all the way to Japan." Let's be honest, in an industry full of beautiful visuals, Asa has something more. attitude. And in the eyes of J-Netz, who highly value originality, Asa is the complete package. She's not just a Japanese idol who's successful in Korea, but she is a new representation of pride for them. No wonder her every little move becomes headline news. The success of this tweet reaching 1 million views in a day is not just a statistical number, it's validation. Validation that the public at large, even outside of BABYMONSTER's core fanbase, recognizes the power of Asa's visuals and style. This is organic growth that every major agency dreams of. We also have to look at the other side of this phenomenon. In the midst of the fierce competition of fifth-generation girls groups, having a member capable of becoming a fashion magnet is an incredibly valuable asset. Fans began comparing Asa Core with the Y2K trend that once dominated. However, Asa Core is felt to be more modern, darker, and more mysterious. This is what makes the young audience, especially the 15 to 25-year-old range, feel very connected. There was an emotional moment when Asa's longtime fans, who've supported her since her audition days, felt immense pride. They wrote in online communities, "I always knew she would be big, but seeing her become a fashion icon in her own homeland makes me want to cry." This is the power of K-pop, isn't it? An emotional bond between idol and fans that goes beyond just music. This Asa Core phenomenon proves that an idol's charm truly cannot be stemmed. From one simple tweet to becoming a national trend in Japan, BABYMONSTER's Asa has proven that she is a force to be reckoned with in the future. But now, I want to hear your opinion. Do you think Asa Core will become a long-lasting global fashion trend, or is this just a momentary euphoria among J-Netz? And for those of you who are BABYMONSTER fans, which Asa moment do you think is the most iconic so far? Write your opinion in the comments column below. I will read them and give hearts to the most interesting comments. If you like deep and emotional K-pop news updates like this, don't forget to click the like button, share this video with your fellow K-popper friends, and most importantly, click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Don't let yourself miss the next viral news just because you're late getting the notification.
Beyond the fantastic numbers and glamorous visuals, there lies a much deeper layer of branding strategy being played by YG Entertainment and Asa herself. The Asa Core phenomenon is not merely a stroke of algorithmic luck. It is a manifestation of a paradigm shift in how the K-pop industry consumes trends within the Japanese market. While Japanese idols in South Korea have often been marketed with a cheerful image or relied on a duality between rap talent and a sweet personality, Asa breaks these boundaries by introducing a colder, sharper, and highly curated aesthetic. This is what fashion analysts call the era of high fashion relatability, where an idol is no longer seen as an untouched luxury store mannequin, but rather a lifestyle icon who can be emulated by anyone with the courage to experiment. The core strength of Asa Core lies in its ability to blend modern grunge elements with bold, feminine silhouettes. J-Netz has particularly highlighted the use of texture in every one of Asa's appearances, the juxtaposition of rugged leather with fine knits or ripped denim with minimal metallic accessories. This influence creates a strong resonance in fashion districts like Harajuku and Shibuya, where self-expression through clothing is considered the most honest form of nonverbal communication. Asa successfully captures the angst of a younger generation that wants to stand out while still appearing polished and classy. This has created a domino effect in the retail market. Several local brands in Japan have reported a surge in searches for specific items resembling what Asa wears. Clear evidence that her marketability has transcended music streaming numbers and entered the real economic sector. Furthermore, this virality reflects how the power of individual member narratives is now starting to rival the collective strength of the group. Within the context of BABYMONSTER, Asa's presence as a fashion centerpiece provides a strong visual identity for the group in the eyes of the international public. When a tweet reaches 1 million views organically, it signifies public trust in the idol's stylistic curation. The public doesn't just see the clothes, they see a vision. This success also places pressure and provides opportunities for the agency to begin considering strategic collaborations with high-end fashion houses. Speculation regarding exclusive contracts with major brands is no longer just a fan's pipe dream, but a logical consequence of skyrocketing commercial value. This dynamic also sparks an interesting discussion regarding the position of Japanese idols on the global stage. Asa is no longer just a bridge between two cultures, but a new standard for how a global artist should represent themselves. Her courage to appear with more experimental makeup, such as sharp cat-eye styles or bolder color palettes, has been followed by thousands of tutorials on other social media platforms. This influence creates an ecosystem where fans feel they have an active role in elevating the idol's name through participation in these fashion trends. This phenomenon also shows that in 2026, fan loyalty is no longer measured solely by album purchases, but by the extent to which the idol's lifestyle is adopted into their daily lives. We also cannot ignore the technical factors behind this virality. Precise posting times, the use of relevant hashtags, and aesthetic visual quality on the X platform played crucial roles. However, without strong character substance, all of that would only be a fleeting trend. Asa possesses what the Japanese call charisma sei, or a charismatic aura that makes it difficult for people to look away. Every small movement, such as the way she slings her bag or her facial expression while walking through the airport, has a very photogenic rhythm. This is a natural talent honed through years of training, creating harmony between musical talent and a dominant visual presence. Moving forward, the challenge for Asa and her management team is how to maintain this momentum without it becoming stagnant. The fashion industry changes very quickly, and what is considered cool today can be obsolete tomorrow. However, with the stylistic flexibility Asa has shown, from rugged street style to elegant red carpet looks, she demonstrates the potential to continuously evolve. Industry analysts predict that the influence of Asa Core will begin to penetrate Western markets, especially in fashion capitals like Paris and Milan, where appreciation for K-pop aesthetics is at an all-time high. If this trend continues to grow, Asa may become one of the most influential figures in modern fashion history, solidifying her position as a cross-generational icon. This extraordinary success also sends a strong message to competitors in the entertainment industry that authenticity is the most valuable currency. Asa does not try to be someone else. She is simply the best version of herself with a daring taste in fashion. This is what makes J-Netz fall in love time and again. They do not feel like they are being marketed a product, but rather witnessing the growth of an artist with a clear aesthetic vision. The success of the million-view tweet is just the tip of the iceberg for the much larger potential still held within Asa. This penetration of the trend also touches on the psychological aspects of consumers. In an era where information is so overflowing, the public tends to seek figures who can simplify their lifestyle choices. Asa Core offers that solution, a style that is sharp, easy to understand, yet provides maximum visual impact. For many, following Asa's style is a way to feel connected to the success and confidence she radiates. This is why every article, photo, or short video about her always attracts the attention of millions. We are witnessing the birth of a new style legend who will define this decade. Now the ball is in your court to become part of this massive wave. Don't just be a spectator on the sidelines while fashion history is being rewritten by Asa's skilled hands. Make sure you don't miss out on the latest information regarding the style evolution and other amazing achievements of BABYMONSTER by continuing to follow our updates. Share this article with your friends to start a discussion on how Kpop continues to change the world of fashion. Are you ready to adopt elements of Asa Core into your daily style today? Let's show our total support for Asa and look forward to what other big surprises she will bring to the world's fashion stage.